Bitcoin is currently $91,700, and today is Monday, November 17th, 2025. And in my most recent update, I gave some thoughts as to two lines in the sand, that if Bitcoin crossed these lines in the sand, that was going to inform whether I was a bull or a bear. And Bitcoin lost that bottom line in a major way. That line was the 50-week moving average at $103,000. Last week it held that on a weekly candle. This week it did not, and we are much lower right now. And so where do we go from here? Well, my honest opinion is that I do think that we are in a bear market now, and that we're going to be in a bear market, not for a year, but for the next quarter. So first quarter of 2026. And I think that Bitcoin and altcoins will bottom out around that time. Now, on a lower time frame, what am I looking at? Well, there is a level of support that I do think that this is around where Bitcoin would bottom. So I'm actually in a long right now. And this level here, 91,878, is what I have on my trading view. If you look back in 2024 and early 2025, Bitcoin had 9 touches of this level with wicks below, but ended up holding that level every time before eventually losing that in February. So there is some liquidity built up here, and I'm expecting a move higher, a wick below this level, which you've already seen. It can certainly go lower, but that this would hold this first bounce and then make a move to a lower high somewhere around this trend line. So if it were to make it up to 99, maybe 100, maybe $101,000, I would be looking to close my long at that level. And I think that that would be a good place to get out of some of your holdings if you're still a bag holder, because I do think that that will ultimately be a lower high, and Bitcoin will continue to go down throughout the next 4 or 5 months or so. As far as where Bitcoin would bottom out, I'm expecting somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000. I know that's a broad range. I really want to think about that more, and I am going to hash that out a little bit more in a YouTube video. So give me a follow on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. But for now, yes, this does look like the end. Could it be a fake out and we're just going to go and rally to new all-time highs? There is a chance, but in my opinion, it is much more likely that that it's over for the short term, not for until the bear market bottom in 2026, at the end of 2026. I think a lot of people waiting for a October or November bottom are going to get sidelined in a major way, and that Bitcoin will put in a new all-time high maybe towards the end of 2026 or in 2027, and it's actually going to go much higher than $126,000. That's where I stand. I'll flesh it out more in a longer form video at another time. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video.